Hey, what's up? My name is Petrowski, and today I will be starting one of my most adventurous, ambitious goals and video series that I've ever made on YouTube. So this series, as you can see, is going to be taking place on a new account, on a fresh character, and I'm going to be attempting to make 1 million Pokeyen from scratch as fast as I possibly can. I am also going to be making sure I play the game and play the storyline and kind of do everything a main account kind of would do, and I will be playing it as a new character and as a new player would, and I'll be trying to seek things out, getting things like an HM friend or certain required Pokemon, kind of making my own Smeargle, kind of getting all the necessary utility Pokemon and necessary items I would consider an account needs. This is just the first episode, so it's very much just a pilot and a test, but if this episode goes well, I think I will be creating a notepad document kind of list of rules and list of goals that this account should have alongside the 1 million Pokeyen end goal. It might be nice to, have certain things like having a full competitive team built or having things like that could be added onto this if it goes really well. So please leave your feedback, questions, comments, concerns, etc. Like the video to support it, subscribe to support it, whatever you can do, to show me that you enjoy this content will be heavily appreciated. Alright, but that's enough talking. Let's go ahead and get into it. Let's make my character. So let's see, I do want to be male. Let's check my skin tone. I think I like being as pale as possible, as I'm quite pale in real life. Let's go with that. In terms of hair, I haven't looked through this in a long time. I could see myself going bald. I used to go bald on a ton of characters back in the day on old games. I'm actually feeling it. I'll go bald. And then for eyes, let's go ahead and go amber eyes. I like the amber kind of orange color. Face, I kind of go something funny. Maybe a little pencil mustache. Oh, I'm liking this character. Yeah, it's coming out perfect so far. Let's figure out shirt type. Oh, let's go sleeveless. This guy goes sleeveless for sure. Boots or shoes. I don't see much of a difference. I never really do. Let's go shoes, and let's make them orange. Perfect. Maybe a little brighter orange. Sure. I gotta change his top color and stuff as well. Let's go Halloween themed. How about, okay, let's go orange top. Ooh. The orange isn't quite orange enough, though, for me. What if we go black top? Where's my pants? Pant color. Orange pants. Oh yeah, that's perfect. All right, just what I wanted. Starting region, we are going to be starting, or I'm going to be starting in Kanto. Personally, it's the region I know the best by far, and I think most people like that region, so we're going to go ahead and go with that. Now, I'm going to need a sec to think about the perfect name for this character. All right, I kind of doubt this name is available, but if we're lucky, it is. Cool Duder to the rescue. All right, I'm excited to start this series. Okay, I'm super excited for this series, although I do have a couple things I want to explain. Maybe one thing, in the top right, you'll see that counter up there. I don't know if I need to talk to her or not beforehand. You can see the counter up in the top right corner of my screen. That is going to be my Pokemon encounters counter, and what that's going to do is basically tell me, how many encounters I've had, and that kind of guides me to how dry I am for a shiny, and if I were to, or in case if I were to encounter a shiny on this account, I think having that counter is going to add some content and be super cool to see. If I do get an shiny, like what counter will it be on? So basically a way of kind of judging my luck and seeing how lucky I get if I do get a shiny throughout this series, which I think is a cool added thing. Anyways, let's go ahead and talk about my starter. I haven't really thought about this too much. The main thing I want to do is I think I'm going to pick Squirtle. I'll go ahead and say that flat out because it's the Pokemon that I first picked. It's my first starter that I picked in the games when I first played Fire Red, which was my first Pokemon game. So I'm going to pick Squirtle. I'm a Squirtle fan. I know everybody picked Charmander, and then very few people picked Bulbasaur. I was kind of in the middle. I was a big Squirtle fan. So let's go ahead and pick Squirtle. Walk our way out this way. Fight our rival. I don't know if we get to name our rival, or if I didn't. I think I forgot to name my rival. I think you get to do that in the character creation screen, so that's already huge mistake, but no, it's not a big deal. I think they make all of the, so for those who don't know, they actually make all of the, I wonder if Water Gun does more damage because of stab. What's the math on this? 40, plus stab, make it do 60 damage, but it's not very effective, so half do 30. Yeah, tackles more damage. I never thought about that in the start battle, but yeah, tackles actually more damage. Anyways, for those who don't know, starters didn't used to be like this back in the day. Starters nowadays are all like a neutral nature on top of having 15 IVs across the board, which I think is really smart, and I think it evens out balance and it makes the early game more balanced, so you can't just like get a really good IV'd starter and then just like roll through the game. Also, people would use it to like, they would just create new accounts, get really like grind for good IV starters and like sell them on the GTL, which they would really, you know, worth a lot back in the day. I think it's an interesting thing they did. I think it's a good decision. There are a lot of decisions that the PokeMMO devs have made that I definitely, it's kind of harder sometimes as a player to deal with, or sometimes to play with them, but I think it's definitely worth it, and I think it's usually for the better of the game and for the better of the longevity of the game as well. There's a lot of like economic decisions, like the way breeding works. Like I really miss, for any veteran players out there, what was called PokeMMO, which was just mass breeding, you know, getting 5 eggs in your inventory and just biking up and down, like classic kind of Pokemon. Like, you know, I loved that. I loved PokeMMO, and sometimes I miss it. But at the same time, I don't need to go to the Poke Center. At the same time, the current breeding system is definitely what's best for the game and what's best for the longevity of the game. So, kind of have to be okay with that for, you know, for the well-being of the game. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get Oak's parcel. I played this storyline. Did I get it? I'm not sure if that's how I haven't played this in a while, but I have played this. Yeah, there we go. I have played through the Fire Red storyline the most. There definitely are there will be a point in the storyline where I get a little lost, where I start to, you know, once it enters like Pokeflute, like Silphco kind of, that part of the storyline, I get a little confused and I usually have to look up a guide, but I remember everything else for the most part. But I'm gonna go ahead and get back to Oak, and I'll come back with you guys. Okay, we did go ahead and get an encounter, and it's actually nighttime, so I can actually encounter a Hoot here, which is kind of funny. I'm gonna go ahead and battle it, get that free XP, get that water gun out. I haven't played through a storyline in a super long time, so I'm super excited to see like what mistakes I make, because I know I'm gonna make mistakes, and I'm kind of excited to see like what battle mistakes that I do make, but I'm also excited to see like what better decisions I make. I feel like I can make much better decisions now throughout the storyline, having a lot more competitive experience and just practicing a lot more and researching a lot more. I think it'll be a really interesting time. Okay, but here we are back at Oak, ready to deliver his parcel. Go ahead and give him this. Give me some Pokeballs. Glad I already evaded the first challenge of the game, which is not to encounter a shiny before you get Pokeballs. That seems like the worst possible case. I know there actually is a video, or is like I think it was a video or a stream where someone got a shiny Rattata on their first encounter on this game, and like didn't have Pokeballs, so couldn't catch it. That is insane. For the shiny rate to be 1 out of 30,000. And for you to get that, it's astronomical. What an unlucky course of events. Anyways, we delivered Oak's parcel. Now our rival is mad at us. Let's go ahead and head back to the city and travel on from here. We might need to do some leveling here and there. I'm not sure. I haven't played out anything. I do have some minor plans on Pokeyen making, specifically catching Magikarps in the Safari Zone. Also getting my like HM friend there. I think that'll be a good spot. Like I'm probably gonna be spending a decent amount of time in the Safari Zone on this journey and on this account. I do want to catch this Rattata actually. Going ahead and getting. I wonder if Water Gun will one-shot it. If it does, that's okay. I don't need to catch it, but it would be nice. I didn't think it would. That's good. Getting those Pokedex entries to get that experience share as quickly as possible once we reach the Fuchsia area is going to be really important, because I remember a scientist has it east of Fuchsia, upstairs, in a location. You have to have at least, I think, 50 Pokedex entries, 50 Pokemon in the Pokedex. Okay, there's a Rattata. There's one entry in. I'm not going to be playing this like a Nuzlocke or anything like that. I'm not a huge fan of that. I'm just going to be playing it like a main account would. If you were to play this game for the first time and be trying to progress and catch up to other, you know, veteran players, I want to live that experience, and I want to show you guys what you could do to try to gain that edge. But I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit of wild battle grinding here, and then I'll be in Viridian in a second. Okay, I'm in Viridian. I healed at the Poke Center. I'm going to go ahead and head left first. I don't want to progress through the storyline too fast. I want to make sure I'm playing this like a player. I want to catch a Pokemon or two here. I also might want to get a Pidgey if possible. We'll see. I also have 960 Pokeyen right now. I'm probably going to go ahead and head to the mart and literally just buy as many Pokeballs as possible with that. I really just want to have a ton of Pokeballs on me. I wonder if that's 50% or slightly above. I wonder if I can hit this again with Water Shot. Gotta not kill it. That's unfortunate, but that's okay. I don't mind that too much. It is nighttime, so I do want to be abusing kind of the nighttime spawns, if that makes sense, while I can. Just like, I don't think this Pokemon, I don't think Nidoran spawns here in the daytime. I think it only spawns here at nighttime. This was level 5, so this could be a good catch. Let's go ahead and Water Gun it once. Okay, this one has a better... I don't know if the last one was... I don't think the last one was, what, level 3? I don't think it was this high level, so I should be able to Water Gun it twice and then Pokeball it. Let's see how this goes. Come on, Nidoran. Huge catch. I'm lucky. Okay, there we are. We caught the Nidoran. There it is, there it is, there it is. Nice, nice, nice. Level up. Okay, level 8 Squirtle. Check the IVs. That's so you'll see me do that throughout this series, and that's something that I talked about in one of my beginner guides, was that checking the IVs on every single Pokemon you catch is pretty important, and it's like really helpful. And you can make Pokeyen that way. You can sell them on the GTL. If you find something with good IVs, you can just use it for the storyline. If you find something with good IVs and it's not quite worth selling, but it's decent enough for storyline, finding Pokemon with good IVs is really crucial, in my opinion, to the PokeMMO storylines, because the storylines aren't easy. So it can be super helpful and super important to get those good IVs. I'm going to go ahead and buy... I can only afford 8 of them. I have nothing to sell. Let's go in... Not 8. 4 Pokeballs. But I think I have... How many total? I don't know how I got the number 8 there. Oh, it was 800 Pokeyen. That's why. Anyways, I'm going to head up to the forest, I believe, from this point on. I can't get that Pokeball. I think if I run around, I can actually get that Pokeball. I'm going to go ahead and try that. Yep, I haven't played this game in a long time, but I thought you could reach that without needing cut. I wasn't quite sure. Just a potion. God, the eyes on my character are kind of creepy here. I kind of like it, like in the nighttime, the little amber eyes matching my pants, kind of. I really like. I like my character. He's stupid. I'm a big fan. Okay, but there's not a whole lot of money to be made at this point in the game, so I might be trying to just speed run through this as quickly as I can and kind of get to the 4th badge or so. I don't know how much I want to record of the raw storyline. I'm not sure. Crit, will that kill? Oh, okay, perfect HP to catch. I'm not sure, and I'm not sure what you guys want. I might just record a lot of what I'm playing right now, and then you guys can give me feedback for the 2nd episode of like, hey, like this is too much recorded, like I want to see like just get into the Pokeyen making, or like, hey, I really liked this, you know, I really liked you kind of showing the whole story. It was really entertaining, etc., etc. So go ahead and give me your opinion on that in the comments. That'll help me a lot. It'll help you guys get, you know, better content. I want to create the best content possible for you guys, and that's, you know, it's really important. So let's go ahead and head up to the forest. I'm going to take the fast route to the right, I believe. At least this is always the route that I take. I know there's a Pokeball here, though. I'm going to grab that really quick. Super Potion. Yeah, it's definitely worth to grab that. Super Potion is honestly pretty good this early on to the game. I'm going to go ahead and battle him. I'm going to battle as many trainers as I possibly can, kind of. Not too many early game, but trainers are an incredible way to, you know, make some extra small Pokeyen early game while also leveling your Pokemon. It's probably a lot better than doing wild encounters, you know? So I'm gonna go ahead and defeat this guy and see you guys in a sec. Okay, Squirtle did grow to level 9 though, so that is an important thing. I'm gonna go ahead and probably get rid of Withdraw, I guess. I don't know if Withdraw or Tail Whip. I think Withdraw is probably worse. Tail Whip, I can at least like lower my opponent's defenses, switch in another Pokemon and finish them off, as opposed to Withdraw. I'm more committing to Squirtle, and Squirtle's not going to have any recovery moves, so it's probably better to commit to Tail Whip, if at least out of those. It's a very minimal difference. They're both like will-be lost moves in the long run, but just an important decision. Okay, on to the next trainer. I believe there's another one right here. I'm going to go ahead and battle him, even though he's out of my path. I think battling, what's my Squirtle level? I probably want my Squirtle to be level like 13, 12 before battling Brock. Probably around there. Or maybe 14 if possible. I'm not sure. I know that his Pokemon end up being around level 12 to 13 if I recall correctly. I'm actually surprised Water Gun is neutral to Ladybug. I guess Ladybug is like bug flying. It's just a weird typing. I feel like it should be like grass flying. Or maybe grass bug. Or is it just bug? I'm not sure. Ladybug's typing is weird. Ladybug and Ledian are very strange Pokemon. I really like them. I really wish they were usable in some capacity. Ledian is one of the few Pokemon in this game, in Pokemon history that is level 10. Nice. That I consider to be like totally useless. I like to be really optimistic and try really hard to use like really bad Pokemon. I'm a huge fan of making bad Pokemon good, or at least making bad Pokemon usable. But good lord, Ledian really takes the cake on that one. A pretty impossible mission. Its stats are just nowhere to be found. Alright, there's that Weedle defeated. I think it might be level 11. That's crazy. The leveling up seems so fast right now. I don't know why. The leveling seems wicked fast. I know that starters, I believe starters do have a faster, like, increased level rate. Because just starters just level up. Like, the experience they need is just less than other Pokemon, I believe. I want to go ahead and battle this guy as well. There we go. Okay, cool. Alright, that bug catcher defeated. 664 Pokeyen. What an obscure amount. My Squirtle is getting low. I thought about potioning him. He's around 9 HP, but I just don't want to waste potions at this stage in the game. I probably will need them for Brock or other parts. I'm surprised I'm not getting encounters there. But I'm not sure I want to battle that bug catcher. The last bug catcher had a Spinarak. Yeah, there's one more mandatory bug catcher. I'm surprised I'm not getting wild encounters. That's crazy. There's one more mandatory catcher, so I don't want to battle another optional. That last bug catcher had Spinarak with Absorb, which did a decent amount of damage to my Squirtle. So he's down to around 9 HP. I should be able to finish this one out. Yeah, he only has one Weedle level 9. This should be pretty damn easy. Oh yeah, not even close. 3 HP, no big deal. There's the XP, nice. Level 12. Ooh, Bite is huge too. Not really important at all for the Brock gym, but I'm gonna go ahead and replace Tail Whip with that. I think it's better to have the coverage. I'm thinking if I need any sort of status moves. It'll be interesting to see what status moves I use throughout the storyline, because I'm not used to that. Like, generally, especially as a kid, like in PokeMMO like storylines, I wouldn't take advantage of stuff like that. I would just always get rid of things for attacking moves. I thought like status moves were really boring, but I think it'd be cool to see how helpful they can be for me on this journey. Anyway, I'm gonna go heal and I'll get back to you guys. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do some more encounters. I healed up, but I'm back on this patch of grass. Such a lot of people here. I'm gonna do a little bit of leveling on top of getting some encounters. You know, it's cool to see. You guys can actually see how many Pokemon I've battled in the wild with that counter in the top right. So I think that's a cool inclusion. How much rapid spans? What, 40 base stat damage or 20? I think it's 40, 50 actually. But I can just do Bite. Bite's just the best option here. Just wanted to double check. I'm actually gonna catch this Oddish for sure. I love Oddish. I think it's a really cool Pokemon. Okay, hopefully this catches. It's really low HP, level 3. This should catch for sure. I have no idea what my team is going to look like for this storyline. Usually I just steamroll with my starter, but we'll see. A little bit of XP. I actually forgot they added... Wow! Talk about starting to make Pokeyen. Whew, that is an incredible catch to get so early on. 2 times 31 in speed too. Speed and special defense. What aid group is Oddish? Jesus. Sorry if I screamed into the mic too much. That is crazy. What a cool OT as well. Cool duder. Okay, let me go ahead and check. What is it? Plant? I think it was plant. I already forgot. I'm pretty sure it has to be plant. Yeah, okay. We'll go ahead and check plant, aid group. 31 special defense, 31 speed, sort by lowest. It's a 35k Oddish right off the bat. I am going to have to get to like 4 gym badges, I believe, to be able to sell it, but that is actually incredible. What luck. Okay, but I got another Oddish encounter. I think from this point on, I'm just going to do some leveling and encounters, and I'll just get back to you guys in a bit. You guys don't need to watch all this boring stuff. Okay, just kidding. There's a small change of plan. I did one more battle, and there was a small change of plan. I'm going to go ahead and buy Pokeballs with the rest of the Pokeyen that I have, and then head back into Viridian Forest and go battle that optional trainer that I dodged. So max count, what is that? That many? Okay. 4 Pokeballs. What do I have? 7 total now. Having Pokeballs is just going to be so crucial. Catching Pokemon really is the best way to make Pokeyen early game. Like when you can just like catch a 2x31 oddish, like, ugh, it's so beautiful. I'm gonna go back into the forest, battle that optional trainer, maybe get some encounters. We'll see you guys there. Oh, I almost forgot about this Pokeball down here. I don't know how I forgot about this. I feel like I usually get this in every storyline. I think this is also the mossy rock that's in the game. Yeah, you can use to evolve Leafeon, so that's cool. I've never evolved a Leafeon, so I don't know. It's cool to see. Okay, here we are at the optional trainer. Let's go ahead and battle them, mess them up. I also just got a really good idea that I'm interested in trying. That I don't know. It just kind of came to me with that chat box for that tournament. I wonder if I can do random battles. I don't know if there's a gym requirement. I think there probably is a gym requirement, a badge requirement to queue for random battles. But yeah, I need at least 4 badges. Okay, that's an interesting method though. Doing some PvP for profit making. Once we reach 4 gym badges, the game will really open up, and I'm really excited to see what I can do. All right, that's 1 Metapod dead, and that should be level 13. Nice. I actually should check. Yeah, there is Bubble. I should check what are like the important level move learns for Squirtle. I think is Bubble slightly better. Bubble attacks all adjacent foes. That's interesting. So it's actually an AoE move. I didn't know that. 10% chance to reload speed. I think it's just better, right? Higher PP, AoE move. Both 100% accuracy. I think it's actually just better. That's interesting. I actually never learned Bubble in the storyline. I'm pretty sure I always keep Water Gun because I just feel like Water Gun's a cooler name. Water Gun sounds a lot cooler than Bubble, so I usually stick with Water Gun. But I think Bubble's just better. It has a chance to lower speed. It's very slightly better, but it has the chance to lower. Yeah, it has to lower speed and is AoE. Yep, just better. Okay, there's that trainer defeated. I wonder 168 Pokeyen. Oh yeah, we're rolling the shmoney. Okay, let's go ahead and head back to Viridian. Get stopped by an encounter. Pidgey. That's actually a very important counter. Okay. And it's asleep. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and... It can survive a bubble, right? If it can, I'll be really sad. Won't crit. It should be able to survive 1 bubble, right? There we go. Perfect. It waits up. That's fine. Go ahead and Pokeball it. It's cool to see the Squirtle sprite, dude. I can't remember the last time I saw, like, a Squirtle sprite standing in front of me. Like, from the back view. I don't know, it's really bringing me back. Okay, nice. Whew. Pidgey caught is huge. Having a Pokemon just to be able to learn Fly for late game is just really nice. There's only really 2 options throughout the storyline. Pretty decent IVs. Plus Naughty. This is basically a UT. Okay. This is interesting. This is very interesting. I'm not sure if I'm going to make this a storyline Pokemon or just try to... I feel like this is just a storyline Pokemon. I feel like it's not quite good enough to sell, but it has the nature, it has good enough IVs. Obviously, the defense is lacking and the speed could be better, but it's plus attack nature. It's a solid storyline Pokemon to have. Okay, I also caught a Hoot just now. Pretty bad. Hoot is interesting because knocked out, to many's surprise, and to my surprise when I was looking into making a competitive one, is actually a special attacker, which is very strange. I feel like most bird Pokemon, especially that look kind of, has his look, are usually physical attackers. So I just fully assumed like he was just another physical attacking bird, but he's actually a special attacking bird similar to like Xatu. But Xatu kind of like is psychic typing and has that has that sense to the design. All right, and there's a not Victory Bell, a Bellsprout caught. Victory Bell can be a pretty good threat late game, a surprisingly strong Pokemon, but pretty bad IVs. That's okay. We're just playing the game. We're trying to catch Pokemon. I'm about ready to head to Brock's gym in a second, though. I'm level 13. Maybe I'll get to level 14. I'm pretty close to level 14, so hopefully this Weedle will put me down. I don't need to catch this Weedle. We'll just kill this dude. All right, there's level 14 on the Squirtle. Do you want to check level up moves? So 15 is huge. Maybe I should just push for 15. Okay, I'm gonna go heal and just push for 15. You definitely don't need that high of a level to beat Brock's gym, but just because it's only 1 level away and it's such a huge upgrade, getting Water Pulse over Bubble, I'm going to go ahead and go for it. So let me go heal, and I'll see you guys in a sec. Okay, I went ahead and healed and bought 1 more Pokeball. I'm now at 48 Pokeyen. Yeah, I'm really doing a great job on this 1 mil series. But I mean, to make money, you gotta spend money. So that's kind of where I'm at. And it's early game. I'm happy to spend all the money I can on Pokeballs. I have already theoretically made, you know, 35k on this Oddish. I just have to get to 4 gym badges to be able to sell it, and it should be 35k pretty easily, maybe like 40k if I were to wait on it, but I'll probably just try to sell things pretty quickly on this kind of account, and you know, get the Pokeyen quickly and be able to progress and move on. Speed, you know, the speed is going to be important, but I'm gonna go ahead and look for some sort of optional trainer. I don't know if I want to just battle here for 376 XP. It's kind of a bit of XP, so I'm gonna look for a trainer in here. There's gotta be at least one more optional trainer. I'm gonna be on the lookout for him. I guess there's no more optional trainers in the forest. I actually thought there were way more trainers in this forest, but I guess I always imagine this forest to be bigger than it actually is, because as a kid it feels so huge that you can kind of get lost, you know. But there's really only one route you can like possibly go. But okay, guess I just need to battle some wild Pokemon and kind of miss out on that trainer Pokeyen. That's fine. Or actually, I'm being silly. You know what I could do? I could just go battle the trainers that kind of lead up to Brock, and they'll probably get me to level 15. That's exactly what I should do. So perfect. I'll see you guys then. Okay, I went ahead and caught a Caterpie as well before leaving the forest, because it's really nice to have a Caterpie and a Weedle when doing the storyline, because you go ahead and get 3 Pokedex entries per one of those Pokemon, because you know, you get Caterpie, Metapod, Butterfree, and Weedle, Kakuna, Beedrill by leveling them to level 10. So like, it's a very quick level up, a very quick way to go ahead and get those 6 Pokedex entries. So just a super easy and nice way to work towards things like the experience share, or those kind of items and rewards that require Pokedex entries. Alright, but I do have 4 Pokeballs left from this point on. I spent a lot of Pokeyen on Pokeballs. Not a lot, but like kind of all of my Pokeyen. I'm at 48 Pokeyen, but I did get rewarded for it in getting that Oddish, so I definitely recommend that to new players. Just kind of feeling free to spend your Pokeyen on Pokeballs, and don't be too scared of that. I definitely do recommend to try not to spend your Pokeyen on potions and such if possible. That definitely can feel like a lot more of a waste, but Pokeballs are never really a waste, so I don't want you guys to feel too bad about that. Okay, there we go. There's Water Pulse, level 15, Water Pulse learned. I think I'm just gonna teach it over Bubble. I don't see a reason why not to, but I do want to double check really quick. I think it's fine. That's my double check. God, that Water Pulse damage is so nice. That actually would have one-shot this Geodude, which Bubble would have never been able to do. So it really increases damage a ton, because Bubble's what? Bubble's 40 base power, and then you get Stab on it, so it ends up being 60 base power. Where Water Pulse is 60 base power, and you get Stab on it, so it ends up being 90 base power. So it actually increases by 30 points of damage instead of the 20 you would expect from Bubble's base 40 and Water Pulse's base 60. I think it's really such an interesting part of Pokemon. But anyways, there's that first trainer defeated. I'm going to go ahead and heal and then go to Brock. Alright, it's time for the first gym of the series. I don't know why I'm like, this is like the most fun I've had playing Pokemon in a long time. And I really do genuinely enjoy this game, but man, I don't know why it feels so good to do a challenge series like this. I'm just genuinely really excited. So let's go ahead and Water Pulse Geodude. He's gonna Sturdy. I'm actually gonna finish him off with Rapid Spin. I think Brock might potion him. I forget, but even if so, he got confused. I wonder if he'll hit himself in confusion and kill himself. That would be huge. Okay, now gets the Rock Tomb off. So that's gonna lower my speed. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm actually gonna Rapid Spin in response. Okay, he didn't potion to raise my speed back up. Although I don't think it'll matter. It's funny Brock only has 2 Pokemon. I thought he had 3, but he only has 2 here. Geodude Onyx. I wasn't sure if he had Geodude Onyx and like a Sandshrew or like double Geodude. I thought he had more, but yeah, Onyx is actually faster than me here, which is hilarious. Other thing, yeah, I actually forgot about this. I think a really common misconception is that Onyx actually is kind of fast. I think Onyx actually has like a 70 base stat speed. I always forget about this. Oh, Dragon Breath. That's scary. Okay, I hit the parrot. Okay, anyways. What happened with that Dragon Breath? Doesn't Dragon Breath like always do 40 damage? Isn't that the meme? Or what is am I dumb? What does Dragon Breath do? Did it do no damage to me? Anyways, I don't know what happened there. Interesting. Maybe I'm thinking of a different move. Okay, War Turtle already after defeating Brock. Also, getting 1k from beating Brock is pretty nice. up to 1,400 Pokeyen. Pretty cool. That's a lot of Pokeballs to come. And there's our War Turtle. Nice, nice. No reason to cancel the evolution, I believe. I do want to check what levels War Turtle's going to learn stuff. So Protect might be nice. Rain Dance, I would never learn Rain Dance normally. But Rain Dance might actually be incredible to have in the storylines. That's interesting. I'm pretty excited for that. Shell Smash as well. Dude, I would never normally learn these moves, but I'm really excited to try things like shell smashing through storyline. Like, that seems hilariously incredible. Let's go ahead and get our TM Rock Tomb and go heal and move on from there. Nice first gym down. Okay, now I want to head east as soon as possible. So actually, I'm gonna buy some Pokeballs first. So I'm gonna buy some Pokeballs and then head east. I also probably want to put this Oddish away in my boxes because I don't want to mess with it. I should have just clicked max count, but we're gonna go ahead and get 7 more Pokeballs, putting us at 11 total Pokeballs. All right, I'm gonna throw my War Turtle as my follower. Sure, why not? I'm gonna head east. This guy's getting me running shoes, which is something that is gonna help a ton. Perfect. One of the best PokeMMO features that is underrated is that you can turn on toggle for running shoes, which is a lifesaver. So you don't have to like hold them to run all the time like you do in the cartridge games. You can just press it and just have it be a toggle. Such a lifesaver. But I'm gonna battle through these trainers to the east and get back to you guys. Okay, my War Turtle is nice and over-leveled at a nice 18. My max obedience is 26 right now, so I do need to keep that in mind. But at the same time, I think it's time to start leveling some other Pokemon. So I'm actually going to try to level my Pidgey, the one that is naughty and has some pretty decent IVs, at least usable as like a semi-comp sort of Pokemon. Obviously, the defense is pretty bad and the speed could be better, but 20 plus across in HP, attack, special defense, speed is pretty damn good, and having that plus attack nature is pretty huge. So I'm going to be starting to try to switch out on some of these trainers and train that. On top of, I have made a decent amount of Pokeyen on this route so far. I started on this route with like 20 Pokeyen, so I made around 540 just from battling all these trainers. And just battling all these trainers is super nice. You also get a small boosted XP rate for trainers. So as you can see in the chat box here, it says 63 base XP plus 32 trainer battle bonus, which is, I mean, that's pretty substantial. I mean, that's around like 50% bonus XP because I battled a trainer instead of a wild Pokemon. So it's pretty substantial at this point in the game for sure. All right, I defeated every trainer on that route, and with some help of switching in and out, I got my Pidgey to level 9, got up to around 1,000 Pokeyen. All good stuff, good stuff. I forget if this is a trainer you can battle. I want to try to battle her. Okay, there we go. One more trainer to battle, and then we're going to head up to the Poke Center and be in the front of Mount Moon, which is kind of crazy. Alright, defeating her is going to put my Pidgey to level 10 and my War Turtle to level 19, which is pretty cool, and my Pokeyen stack to around 1,300, so pretty nice stuff. She gave me around 224 Pokeyen, so that's around, what is that? 1 Pokeball? Nice, easy peasy. I believe there is Jigglypuff in this spot. One sec, we're gonna do some testing. Well, I did find an Ekans though. Okay, it's cool to kind of, you know, refine what encounters are where. It's also level 6 Ekans. It's also nighttime. Ooh, it has Intimidate. Intimidate would be a nice switch in to have access. I'm gonna go ahead and Gust. But it's not gonna do much damage. This thing's special attack is 0. I wonder if just Tackle would do more damage. Probably, actually. I'm going to go ahead and Gust again because then I can get it low HP and catch it. I am really trying to catch. Catching Pokemon is just so important. Especially Pokemon that are going to, you know, add to your Pokedex to work you towards XP share and such, you know? I really think, like, if I can get across one thing to new players with this video is catch Pokemon, check their IVs, keep them for when you can sell them. That's one of the best things you can do super early game when you're just getting through the storyline. Catch Pokemon as, you know, as many as possible, sell them as breeders, look them up on the GTL, etc, etc. What's this guy? Pretty bad IVs, nothing important there. Let's go ahead and heal really quick. Okay, I'm going to heal, and I'm also going to check what Pokemon I have in my boxes and see if there's something in here that I want except for, like, you know, in replace of these Pokemon. So I'm going to put this Oddish here. I don't think I want to use this Oddish for the storyline, or maybe I should. Maybe I just should. I mean, it's not a big deal if I do use it because people that buy it are going to be using it as a breeder anyway. Maybe I should just use Oddish. Because it has 31 speed and 29 special attack. And then the defense. It's going to be super nice for storyline. I'm actually going to use that Oddish. And then I'm going to maybe bring out... I'm going to put the Weedle. The Weedle and the Caterpie are for later. They're for adding to the Pokedex when I need them. It might be nice to have Bellsprout on me for Misty's gym. I definitely want Bellsprout. Nidoran female is questionable. Let me figure this out a little more and I'll get back to you guys with my finished team. Okay, this is going to be the finished product team. Wartortle because he's strong. Pidgey because it's decently strong. I can get Fly later on. Ekans as an Intimidate switch, and it can also Poison. Literally just having a Pokemon to, like, switch into your opponent's Pokemon if it's, like, really steamrolling you, and just have it drop that Intimidate, lower their attack, and have them do a lot less damage can be super helpful and super underrated throughout the storyline. Oddish because it's very good. It's also a Grass type, which is going to be super useful for the next gym. It's going to be Misty. And then Bellsprout, because it's going to be useful against Misty. They both have Chlorophyll as well, if I can try to find something with Sunny Day, but I doubt that'll happen. And then Nidoran, female, because she can Poison Sting, which is also really nice. Getting those 2 Poison Pokemon are pretty helpful. So, yep, that's the team. Let's go ahead and head towards Mount Moon, I think. Okay, as much as I hate to say it, I have no idea how much footage I have at this time, so I'm actually going to end this video here and kind of collect that, and this will be the end of episode 1. So thank you guys so much for watching if you made it this far. If you liked this series and liked the idea of it and liked this video, please, show that support, like, comment, subscribe. Just tell me you liked the video in some sort of way. It's all I need to know to continue. So thank you guys so much, and I'll see you on episode 2. I'm going to go ahead and start working on it right now because I'm absolutely loving this series. Absolutely. Okay. Anyways, have a great day, guys. Peace. Also, join my Discord below to join a community and group of really cool people. Thanks. Bye.